Welcome back to my exam coaching classes. So today we are going to discuss about a special topic, that is number system. In almost every competitive exam, this topic is very important. There are lot of questions asked based on numbers. So in this video, we are going to learn some of the very important questions, and we will see what are the patterns of questions asked from this special topic. Okay, so let us go and solve some of the previously asked questions from the topic number system. So here is your first question. The question is, what will be the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 50? What will be the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 50? Let us take some time and understand this question. This particular question is about odd numbers. But this can be about even numbers also. This can be about all numbers from 1 to 50 also. So before solving this type of question, let us understand a concept how to go about these type of questions. So in this particular question, it is asked the numbers from 1 to 50. It can be 1 to 100, it can be 1 to 200, any number. Okay. So now we have a concept here. This particular question is about odd numbers. Or in the next question, it can be about even number. Or in some questions, it is asked, find the sum of all numbers from 1 to 50 or 1 to 100. So we need to find out the sum of all numbers. So I am dividing this type of questions into three parts: odd numbers, even numbers, and all numbers. One by one, let us see how to crack this type of questions. It can be odd numbers, it can be even numbers, it can be all numbers. Okay, so let us see one by one. So this particular question is about from 1 to 50. From 1 to 50. And we need to find out the sum of odd numbers. Sum of odd numbers. So for sum of odd numbers, we use the formula, friends. Sum of odd numbers equal to n square. So now we need to find out what is n. N is the number of odd numbers between the given numbers. Here we have 1 to 50. Here we have 1 to 50. So how many odd numbers are there between 1 and 50? Or you can say from 1 to 50. 1 is a odd number, 3 is a odd number, 5 is a odd number, 7 is a odd number, up to 49. Because 50, the last number is 50, which is an even number. So 1 to 50, how many odd numbers are there? Since it is a small number from 1 to 50, even you can count also. But if I ask you 1 to 1000, how many odd numbers are there? It is difficult to count. So we need to find out how many odd numbers are there using a formula. To find that, what is the last number? 50. Take the half of 50. That many odd numbers will be there. If the last number is a odd number, then take the half of the next even number. Okay, so here the last number is 50. Here the last number is 50. What is the half of 50? 25. So 25 odd numbers are there. So odd numbers, number of odd numbers. Number of odd numbers. We have 50 by 2 equal to 25. So this 25 is n. 25 is n. So we want sum. Sum is equal to n square. That means 25 square. So 25 square will be 625. So this is the answer. Accordingly, we can mark the correct option. For this particular question, 625 is the correct option. Because we have been asked to find out the sum of odd numbers only. But the same question can be in the form of even numbers. The same question can be in the form of sum of all numbers from 1 to 50. In that case, the formula will change. So this particular formula is only for finding out the sum of odd numbers only. How many odd numbers are there? To find out that, take the last even number, and divide by 2. If the last number is not even, take the next even number and divide by 2. Suppose here it is 1 to 51. 1 to 51. Then you have to find the half of next even number. What is the next even number? 52. So take the half of 52, 26 numbers will be here. But in this case, from 1 to 50, we have half of 50, that is 25 odd numbers. So 25 odd numbers, you need to find out the sum. The formula is n square. 25 square, 625. So this way you can calculate the sum of all odd numbers from a given number to given number. Now the same question let us change. Let us find out the sum of even numbers. So here the formula will change. Now to find out sum of even numbers, so sum of even numbers, we have the formula. Sum of even numbers is equal to n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1. So what is n? N is the number of even numbers from 1 to 50. Number of even numbers from 1 to 50. So from 1 to 50, we have how many even numbers? Last number divided by 2. 50 divided by 2, that is 25. So n is equal to 25. So n into n plus 1 will become 25 into 25 plus 1. 25 into 25 plus 1. So you can say this is 25 into 26. 25 into 26. So how much it will be? You can calculate it as 25 and 26. 6 5s are 30, balance 3. 12 and 10, 22 plus 3, 25, balance 2. 4 plus 2, 6. 650. So 650 will be the answer. If you find the same question, and instead of odd numbers, if you find the sum of even numbers, we get the answer 650. If you want to find out the sum of even numbers instead of odd numbers, we will get the answer 650. But this option is not there in the given option because the question is different. The question, it is asked about the odd numbers. So we got the correct option. But what I am telling you, instead of odd numbers, the question can be even number also. So odd number, we have used the formula n square. For even number, we will be using the formula n into n plus 1. So all these formula are very important. You can note it. So any type of question comes like this, it will be easy for you. This type of questions, it is very easily you can crack. So now what was the third? We have seen what is the sum of odd numbers. We have seen what is the sum of even number. Now we need to find out the sum of all numbers from 1 to 50. So what is the formula? So I need to find out the sum of all numbers from 1 to 50. So sum of all numbers from 1 to 50. So here 1 to 50, how many numbers will be there? 50 numbers will be there. 1 to 50, how many numbers are there? 50 numbers are there. Let us take that n is equal to 50. Now the sum of all numbers will be equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So n into n plus 1, n is 50. 50 into 50 plus 1, that is 51 divided by 2. So you can 50 into 51 divided by 2, you can make it as 0, 5, 2, 5 divided by 2. So this will equal to what? 1, 2, 7, 5. 1275 will be the answer if you find the sum of all numbers from 1 to 50. So what we have seen how to find the sum of odd numbers only. We have seen how to find the sum of all even numbers between two given numbers. And we have also seen how to find the sum of all numbers from 1 to a given number. This particular question, it is 1 to 50. But normally in every competitive exams, these type of questions are very, very common. And generally 1 to 50, 1 to 100, 1 to 200, these type of questions are asked. Okay, so remember the formula, then it becomes very, very easy. And this type of questions are very common based on the topic number system. So kindly note it. Here is your next question. So what's the question? The question is, in a party, each member shakes hands with the other members. If they shook hands 210 times, what is the number of members? You need to find out the number of members in a particular party based on the number of shake hands took place. In a party, there are X number of members. Each member will shake hand with the other member. And there are 210 shake hands. So you need to find out how many members are there in the party. So we have different methods to find out this type of questions. What is the actual method of finding out these type of questions? Let us solve that. After that, I will tell you what is the shortcut method. So whenever you have these type of questions, you should understand the funda, the concept. Once you clear the concept, then I can tell you the shortcut method, where the shortcut method can be used to solve this type of questions when you write your competitive exams. So this particular questions, you need to find out how many members are there. Okay friends, how many members are there? So how many members are there? We don't know. The unknown quantity, let us take it as X. So suppose let there are X members. Let there are X members. So now let me ask you this way. In a party there are 10 members. One member will come and he will shake hand with all other 9 members. So total 10. One person will shake hand with 9 members. 10 minus 1, 9 members. Suppose there are 20 members. Suppose there are 20 members in the party and one person will shake hand with the remaining 19 members. So 20 minus 1, 19. Understand it very clearly. Very simple. There are 10 members in a party. Suppose one member will shake hand with the remaining 9 members. So 10 minus 1, 9 members, 9 shake hands. And suppose there are 20 members in a party. So one person will shake hand with the remaining 19 members. That is, one person will shake hand with the remaining 20 minus 1, 19 members. Using that concept, if there are X members in a party, that one person will shake hand with remaining X minus 1 members. So using that, we can say the total number of shake hands will be X into X minus 1. That concept we have to take here. So we can say the total number of shake hands by each member. I am telling about each member. Each member shakes hands with X minus 1 members. That means X into X minus 1 equal to, it is given in the question, there are 210 shake hands. 210 shake hands. So we can take 210. So now when you expand this, X into X, X square, X into minus 1, minus X. If I take this 210 to this side, it becomes minus 210 will be equal to 0. I can write this equation as what? I can split it as X plus X minus 15 into X plus 14 equal to 0, because 15 into 14, 210. 15 and minus 14, minus 15 plus 14, minus X. Minus 15 into plus 14, 210 minus. Minus 15 plus 14, minus X. Splitting the middle term, what we do in the normal small classes. So here I can say X can be either 15 or X can be minus 14. X minus 15 equal to 0. X minus 15 equal to 0 means X is equal to 15. X plus 14 equal to 0 means X is equal to minus 14. Normal transpose. So here we got two values for X. X can be 15, X can be 14, minus 14. But normally this minus value is not acceptable. The value minus value is not acceptable. Why? Because we are talking about the number of members in a party. The number of members in a party, we don't accept minus value. So X is equal to what? X is equal to 15. So how many members are there? 15 members are there in the party. 15 members are there in the party. So 15 members, when they shake hands with each other, there will be 210 shake hands in the party. So this is the actual method of solving this type of questions. But if you solve this way, definitely you will get the answer, but it consumes a lot of time. So for competitive exams, what we need, we want a shortcut method for this type of questions. So let us see what is the shortcut method. So the shortcut method is, let us write some square numbers. See, here the total shake hands is given to you. Total shake hand. Total shake hands is 210. Total shake hands 210. That is given in the question. Now we need to find out what is the perfect square immediately after 210. We know 214 square is 196. 15 square is 225, 16 square is 256, 17 square 281, 18 square 324, it goes like that. But what I am asking you, what is that perfect square which comes immediately after 210? Why 210? Because 210 shake hands are there in the party. So the 210 question, it is given in the question, after 210, what is that perfect square which comes immediately after 210? After 210, this comes 225. So take that 225 out and find the root of 225. You got 15. So 15 members will be there in the party. So this is the shortcut method. I am telling you the shortcut method. What is the shortcut method? 210 shake hands. Search for the number, a perfect square which is immediately after 210. After 210, the perfect square is 225. What is the root of 225? 15. So 15 is the correct answer for this type of questions, which is the shortcut method we need to use when we write the competitive exams. Okay, kindly note it. Let us go to the next question. So the next question is, how many numbers between 200 and 300 are such which are divisible by 13? Between 200 and 300, how many numbers are there which are divisible by 13? How many numbers? 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, 10 number, how many numbers? 4 options are also given to you. So one by one, if you divide and see, you will definitely get the answer, but it will take a lot of time. So between 200 and 300, how many numbers are divisible by 13? Just divide 300 by 13 and 200 by 13. When I divide 300 by 13, I'll get what? Cut this 30 and 13 and 30, 2 times 26 and 40, 3 times 39, remaining 1. So I got 23, 1 by 13. Here, if I divide this 13 and 200, 1 time in 20, remaining 7, 70, 5 times, 15, 65, remaining 5. So I got 15, 5 by 13. Now what is the next method? Remove this fraction. Just take the full numbers, 23 and 15. 23 minus 15 equal to 8. So 8 is the required answer. Accordingly, from the given option, you can mark what is the correct option. Let me tell you once again. You need to find out how many numbers are divisible by 13 between 200 and 300. Divide 300 by 13, divide 200 also by 13, put it in the form of a mixed fraction and remove the fraction part, take the whole numbers, find the difference. That's all. So 300 by 13, we got 23, 1 by 13. 200 by 13, we got 15, 1 by 5 by 13. Now what we need to do is just remove these two parts. So 23 minus 15, you got 8. So 8 is the correct option. Accordingly, mark the correct answer. So this type of questions are also very, very common in competitive exam based on topics numbers. Okay, so kindly note it. Here is your next question. The next question is, a number divided by 19 gives the quotient 19 and the remainder 9. The number is what? We need to find out the number. A number out of this 4 options, a number when you divide by 19 you get the answer also 19 and the remainder will be 9. So what is a number? So this way we will go in the reverse order. Any number when divided by 19, the answer is also 19 and finally you got a remainder 9. So this x you need to find out. X will be equal to multiply these two, 19 into 19 and add this 9. So 19 into 19 is what? 361 plus 9. You got 370. We need to find out the number. A number when divided by 19, we got the answer also 19 and remainder 9. So we have a formula like this. Whenever we have A is a number, you divide it by B and you get a quotient Q and you get a remainder R. This can be expressed as A is equal to B into Q plus R. Using this formula, this type of questions easily can be solved. So this is the method to find out this type of questions. Please note it.